Dubishkukanu, you are good enough. Now that's not a bad thing to have said about you, but given the world we live in, people would rather to have more than enough. People would rather be great than good. Good enough, it gets you good results. But to go above and beyond and get those good results easily, you would need advantages. And this is where today's topic of discussion comes in. Size difference is a great thing. Size difference is good, but it is also bad. Let's use Paddy the Baddy Pimblett as the example. Paddy's size is favorable to him as a top 10 fighter in the UFC's lightweight division. It is favorable because he is long. More importantly, he is longer than his opponents. In his most recent fight against current lightweight champion Justin the Highlight Gaethje, Paddy was the taller of the two, and he was longer. 70 inches versus 73 inches, a 3-inch difference. That's a clear advantage right off the bat. And it showed in the opening moments of their fight. And it also showed throughout the fight, in moments, in pockets. Anytime Paddy's back was not against the fence, nor when he was backing up, it showed. Because, well, when you are smart and you have an advantage as beneficial as a reach advantage in a sport where reach and size can be pivotal, you use your longer weapons. You use your jab. You use your teeps. You use your leg kicks. You throw a whole lot. You switch stances. You elongate yourself even more. And on top of him having that 3-inch reach up top, Justin being the older guy and not being able to, or not willing to throw kicks as much, that's another advantage to Paddy. And it all has to do with reach. It all benefits him when it comes to reach. If Justin is out of his range by 3 inches, he's still in Paddy's range. And at the end of those punches, it is the most brutal. But size difference is good, it's great, but it's bad. And sometimes it could even be the worst thing. When the other guy hits like a truck and he intercepts your pace with his own pace in order to push you back up against the fence and then frame off your face and body and go for wrist ties and collar ties and elbow ties, clinching, clinch work, a whole lot of clinch work, and then he dirty boxes your head off. This is worrisome for Paddy. Why? Because when his pace is interrupted, his flaws are exposed. He is forced to move backwards, and that's his only way for defense. And unfortunately, when he does that, when he moves backwards, he ends up trapping himself in like a web, a cage. It prevents him from going elsewhere. He is limited in the directions he can go. And on top of that, he didn't have good defensive habits to begin with because he relied on his range and keeping out of his opponent's range as the first line of defense. This makes him vulnerable. He does not block. He does not use head movement. His chin, it is not tucked. And none of this comes into play until he's up against the fence. Then you will see head movement. But since he's up against the fence now, he is limited in where he can go, and he will be forced into certain directions. And Justin Gaethje, he will try to hold him down and frame off of him, forcing him, pinning him against the cage. And as the larger guy, the taller guy, Paddy becomes a bigger target than he was before. The size difference, it has its perks. But when you're forced backwards, when you're up against the cage, and when your opponent, he does not leave you an exit route, it can become very costly. It's not so bad to be good enough and take punishment and endure in order to reach the highest of mountains. Justin is more than good enough, though. He is extremely tough, has great power, and he has a chip on his shoulder from people believing he is not good enough. That used to be the story. Of course, things have changed. Now he's a champ, so I guess all along he was good enough. Comment down below if you have something to share. Subscribe and like the video if you like it. Also, this is very important, please read the description. It would mean the world to me if you right there, read the description.